1, 2, just testing how we sound. Right, so I thought I might start by just showing a few of the paintings I've done in the last few weeks, which are really just a playful experiment with watercolour. Oops. Okay, so it's a beautiful day down here in New Zealand after we've had terrible weather that's affected heaps of people in the North Island in a really bad way. So really thinking about the people who've been affected by the cyclone up north. Hasn't been good at all. Anyhow, so let's start looking at some of these paintings and just a wee commentary on what materials and things that I used and what I'm trying to explore. So the series is called Lost Horizon, and it's based on the idea of clouds being this place where we can travel to through our visual experiences. So here's the first one. And I don't know how well it's going to come out on the camera. Let's see. Oh no, that's not too bad. Yeah. So we can see from this one that it's a smallish painting. I quite like working in small scale because it just, I think, creates an intimacy between the viewer and the artwork, where larger works are more about a almost enveloping of the artwork. They can also be placed in different areas when it's small scale, which is quite handy. Now for this little series I actually worked with a range of Van Gogh watercolours, which are not considered professional. I found them actually quite good for this work. Some of them are a little bit opaque, but it worked for what I wanted to do. So as far as materials go, I sort of swing in and out of, the very beautiful colours and pigments of Daniel Smith, Winsor Newton Professionals and Van Gogh. I've even tried cheaper or more budget watercolours in the past, but they don't have the same intensity of colour or luminosity. So yeah, so here's the first one in the Lost Horizon series. Tried a little bit of gold leaf in it because I was looking at the idea of the repairing through gold, which is a Japanese tradition. So I might keep going with that, I'm not sure. Yep. Okay, now the next one is also the same size, and in some ways this looks more gouache than it does watercolour, because I haven't really put many layers on it. I've worked with a little bit of tone, but not many overlays of transparent colour, but very much about colour. And you know, that beautiful turquoise phthalo blue, beautiful. And just going up in scale a bit, and here we can see a work that was really, again, just exploring the gradation of colour, allowing the eye to sort of go from the dark up into the light. Have to say I lost a bit of the light in this one, but still happy with the image that was created. And this one really does speak around that lost horizon aspect. Okay, and then we're going up in size again, and let's see which one we'll show you now. Oh, this is very similar to the one I've just shown you, the smaller one. So this is a larger one here. And same idea of allowing the eye to travel through the colours, through the sort of blending, and almost like the watercolour leading us through, because in some places it's quite random, and I've allowed it to just go where it wanted to go rather than direct it too much. Pretty much lost the light at the top again, so I've got to stop being so heavy-handed here. But yeah, I think that's I'm okay with it. Oh, this one here is actually from my Wonderland series rather than the Lost Horizon. And I think that works quite nicely in terms of balance of composition and the values, range of values, and compositional devices, allowing the eye to travel in and around that work. So that's part of the Wonderland series, this one. Whoops. And Lost Horizon, or Lost, you know, the clouds, horizons. This one I think was more successful because I allowed some space for the white to contrast the colours, and I tried to be quite free with the colours and tints and pigments blending. Fair amount on wet on this one here. Yeah. And the last one for this test of live is, oh no, second to last one. So then I went very abstract, and I was just trying to explore more movement, more intensity with these last two. Very abstract, but very much a playful work. Land and sky interacting in that one there. this one was even more abstract, but I think it was influenced when the weather was coming in, and it sort of ended up, that weather bomb, the weather cyclone, came through in the end with this one here. I was sort of going, goodness, what's going to happen with this weather as it bears down on us? And unfortunately it wasn't very good at all. So again, using Van Gogh watercolours, some reference to the real, but also semi-abstract to fully abstract ideas being explored through that abstraction. Anyway, thought I'd try this live thing out and see how it goes for next time.